We open not in the heat of battle, but in a quiet, traditional Japanese dojo in 1950. A bearded, rugged man named James Wright, Scott Adkins, walks through the doors. He isn't there for a lesson. He's looking for someone, a man named Benjiro Ito. When the dojo students try to remove him, Wright unleashes a level of martial arts precision that leaves the room floored. It's clear this man is a living weapon. As he confronts Ito's son, the master of the dojo, the film takes us back 8 years to explain how a British RAF officer ended up with a blood feud against a Japanese commander. Flashback to 1942. The Battle of Bataan is raging in the Philippines. Wing Commander James Wright is piloting his fighter plane when he's shot down over the jungle. He survives the crash, but he's immediately hunted by Imperial Japanese forces. Even outnumbered, Wright shows his lethality, taking out several soldiers with hand-to-hand combat and survival tactics before he is eventually overwhelmed and netted. He is brought to a grueling POW camp overseen by Lieutenant Colonel Benjiro Ito, Peter Shinkoda. Ito is cold, calculating, and obsessed with warrior purity. When he orders Wright's immediate execution, Wright doesn't just accept his fate. He disarms his executioners and kills them in a flash of movement. This defiance piques Ito's interest. Instead of killing him, Ito decides to break him. Wright is thrown into the general population, where he meets a ragtag group of Allied prisoners, including Captain Collins and Sergeant Villanueva, Michael Copon. The camp is a hellscape of forced labor and starvation, but it has a dark secret: the pit. Ito organizes underground fighting matches for the amusement of his officers. Because of Wright's skill, he is forced into these matches. He isn't just fighting for sport, he's fighting for the lives of his fellow prisoners. Every time Wright wins, he earns a temporary reprieve for his bunkmates. But every time he shows too much spirit, Ito executes a random prisoner to remind Wright who holds the power. Amidst the brutality, Wright finds a small light of hope. Teresa, a local Filipina nurse forced to work in the camp. She provides Wright with medical supplies and, more importantly, intelligence. Wright begins to realize that they aren't just being kept there. They're being moved. Collins informs him that a transfer to a death camp is coming in 1 week. If they don't escape now, they'll never get another chance. The middle of the film focuses on the double life. Wright leads. Asterisk by day, he is the camp's gladiator, surviving brutal 3-on-1 fights against Ito's best martial artists, including a massive fighter known as the Beast. Asterisk by night, he and Villanueva scout the perimeter, realizing their best chance for escape lies in a downed glider nearby that they might be able to repair or use for cover. The tension reaches a boiling point when Ito begins to suspect a conspiracy. He grows increasingly unhinged as American reinforcements draw closer to the island. To assert control, Ito stages a psychological game, forcing Wright to choose between his own pride as a martial artist and the lives of the men he's leading. Wright's years of training in Hong Kong have given him the physical tools to win any fight, but the camp is designed to break his spirit. After a particularly brutal match where Wright is forced to watch a friend suffer for his victory, he realizes that fighting by the rules is no longer an option. The plan is set. Wright, Villanueva, and Collins have mapped the guard rotations and secured the necessary intel from Teresa. They know that the next time Wright is called to the pit, it will be the signal for the uprising to begin. The recap ends as the sun sets over the Bataan jungle. Wright looks at the scars on his hands, then at the fences. The time for being a prisoner is over. The time for being a soldier has returned. Drop a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more recap. Thank you.